Hi Cryptors, welcome to Fears of the Crypt. I am your host, I'm Nick. Today we're going to be looking at I'll be telling you 5 of the most haunted stories on the planet that will leave hairs on the back of your neck. First, we'll be looking into the Villisca Axe murder house in Iowa, USA. The villager, the Villisca Axe murder house, sorry. So anything can happen on live. There you go. History is that 8 people were brutally murdered here in 1912 and the killer was caught. Welcome to the live, guys. The haunting for this is people report seeing ghostly figures and hearing strange noises and experiencing weird occurrences. Some even say they've seen the ghost of the victims. Why does this happen? Is that the house's dark history's left a mark, and the brutal nature of the crime and the fact that the killer was never caught might have created a vortex for the paranormal activity. Some spirits might be stuck reliving the tragedy and searching for justice or even closure. Second, we have the Moundsville Penitentiary. Go away. Oh, fiddle. Right. This prison was operated from 1876 to 1995 and was known for its brutal treatment of inmates. Many prisoners had died there due to harsh conditions, violence, and including execution. The haunting is people report seeing ghostly figures, hearing screams, and experiencing some weird occurrences. Some even say they've seen the ghosts of former inmates. Why does this happen? It's that the prison's dark histories left a mark. The high levels of emotional trauma, the pain and suffering have likely created a hotspot for the paranormal activity, and some spirits may have been stuck reliving the horror. They're unable to move on from their experiences. We then go to the USS Indianapolis. I think that's pronounced, I believe. The history was that this ship was sunk by Japanese submarine back in 1945, killing hundreds of crew members. The survivors were left stranded in the ocean for days, facing extreme conditions. Thank you for the like. Thank you. The haunting is people hear strange noises, seeing ghostly figures, and even experiencing weird occurrences. Some even seen sailors. And why does this happen? The ship's histories left a mark. The traumatic event and massive loss of life might have created a spiritual residue during drawing the paranormal activity. Some spirits might be stuck reliving the tragedy, searching for peace, or trying to communicate with the living. And I'll go to highlight. We then go to the Eastern State Penitentiary. This is in Pennsylvania of the United States of America. The history is this prison was operational from 1829 to 1971 and was known for its brutal treatment of inmates. Were meant to be rehabilitative but ended up causing several mental and physical harm. The haunting is people see ghostly figures, hear screams, and experience weird occurrences. Some even see former inmates. Why does this happen? The prisoners' dark histories left a mark. The emotional and physical, psychological trauma inflicted on the inmates has created a dark energy drawing paranormal activity. Some spirits might be stuck reliving their experiences, seeking redemption or release. We then go to our final story of this morning. We stay in the Pennsylvania area of the US, and this is the Whispering Walls of the Elfreth Alley. Not very good at pronouncing that, so I'll just try my best. However, the history of this place is this alley is a home to some of the oldest houses in the US, dating back to the 1700s. It's said that whispers can be heard from the walls telling stories of the past. Haunting. People report hearing whispers, seeing ghostly figures, and experiencing weird occurrences. Some even say they've seen colorental era spirits. That's even a hard word to pronounce, but yeah, I'm trying. Why did this happen? The alley's rich history and the whispers of the past might have created a unique energy drawing paranormal activity. Please share your spooky stories below and your thoughts for today's topics. Oh, what's going on? So, last video I mentioned a wrestling show That's happening here in Kettering of Northamptonshire. There's 2 shows in Wicksteed Park on the 20th of February. I think there's one show at 11 in the morning in AM, and I think the other one's at 3 or 4 o'clock PM EST time. And then there's one on the Saturday, the 21st of February of 2026. That'll be the IW Presents Dude, Where Is My Rematch at the KBA Sports Hall in Kettering on Weekly Glebe Road. The doors do open at 5 o'clock PM EST time. The show will not start until 6 PM. So if you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets now and go to iwwrestling.com. So I think you missed maybe a couple or one story that I told, but you can catch up after we've finished. So we is just a habit. So Cryptors, I told stories based on what I find on the websites, and that's how I get my information. I look up the information, and then I'm writing scripts for these lives to then tell the story, but I pick certain bits. So, I told you the story of the Villisca Axe murder house in Iowa in the United States. I also then told you about the Moundsville Penitentiary. Then the USS Indianapolis. Then I told about the Eastern State Penitentiary. Then finally I told you the story of the Whispering Walls of the Elfreth's Alley in Pennsylvania of the United States of America. How's everyone doing today? Got any plans for this week at all? Going on any spooky haunts at all, or are you not interested in doing like ghost hunting, paranormal investigations, or are you just interested in just normal stuff like films or music? Here we can talk about paranormal spirits or anything like that. We can even speak about anything. This is a safe place to talk. I have my comment section here, so yeah, please go ahead. You can talk about whatever you like. I'll let you do the comments if you like, if you feel like it. You don't have to. Not forcing you. Oh, sorry about that. I just had to check what's going on. Nothing really. So I will recap what was said. Let's see. Let's get to the beginning. So the Villisca Axe murder house was a brutal. There was 8 people in total that were brutally murdered in this home in 1912, and the killer was never been caught. Possibly been caught by now, or have passed away, but we're not too sure about that one because we haven't got that information. People have reported seeing ghostly figures, hearing strange noises, experiencing weird occurrences, and people have said that they've seen the ghost of the victims in the around that area of the home. The Moundsville Penitentiary. Good. This prison was operational from 1876 to 1995 and was known for its brutal treatment of inmates, and many prisoners had died there due to harsh conditions and violence and executions. And of course, the same as the last one, people have reported seeing ghostly figures and hearing screams, experiencing weird occurrences. Some even say they've seen ghosts of the former inmates. And they believe that the prison's dark histories left a mark on that, with a high level of emotional trauma, pain and suffering. And it's likely to have created a vortex of a hotspot for the paranormal. The Eastern State Penitentiary was operational back in 1829 and 1971, and was also known for its brutal treatment of inmates, and were meant to be rehabilitative, but ended up causing several mental and physical harm. Back back then. Then, of course, the same as before, ghostly figures, hearing screams, experiencing weird occurrences, and people reporting seeing former inmates. And they believe that the trauma that inflicted on the inmates has created a dark energy drawing that paranormal activity. And the whispering walls of the Elfreth alley, some of the oldest houses in the US, dating back to the 1700s. They say that the whispers can be heard from the walls, telling stories from the past. People have reported hearing whispers, ghostly figures, experiencing weird occurrences, and some even say they've seen spirits from that era. And that people believe that the alley's rich history and the whispers of the past might have created a unusual energy, unique energy drawing paranormal activity. So I just want to say thank you for joining me on Fears of the Crypt. Tune in tomorrow for more spooky tales like these ones from today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Fears of the Crypt.